During the Great Depression, millions of Americans had almost nothing, yet they managed to create cheap and nutritious meals using only scraps. From water pie, made with plain water, to mock chicken legs that contained no real chicken. These unique recipes sustained an entire generation through the toughest period in American history. Today, let's explore 25 cheap Great Depression recipes that can help you save significantly in the current era of rising costs. Water pie. Without fruit, eggs, or milk, how did our grandparents still manage to create a surprisingly sweet, smooth, and wonderful dessert? The answer is the water pie. The acute lack of ingredients forced them to invent the most minimal recipe possible, using only water, sugar, flour, and a bit of butter for flavor. The secret to making a truly flavorful pie is to pour the water directly into the pie crust, then layer sugar, flour, and a small amount of butter, about 5 tablespoons, on top without stirring, and bake at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. The water and flour react during baking, miraculously setting the filling as it cools, resulting in a soft, smooth texture. Because it only required basic ingredients like water and flour, a water pie cost only about 18 cents during the Great Depression. It was cheap, but offered a pleasant, buttery sweetness. Compared to common baked goods at the time that cost 40 to 70 cents, this dish was up to 80% cheaper, still providing a sense of warmth during difficult times. Depression cake. During the Depression era, even though butter, eggs, and milk were scarce and expensive, Grandma could still bake a moist chocolate cake called Depression cake or Wacky cake. Thanks to kitchen chemistry ingenuity, vinegar reacts with baking soda to provide lift, perfectly replacing eggs, while cooking oil provides the signature moisture. This cake is so simple that all the dry and wet ingredients can be mixed directly in the baking pan without dirtying a single bowl, then baked at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. This cake remains perfect today, as it is a beloved vegan treat with a distinctive cocoa flavor. Back then, the entire cake only cost 15 cents to bake, and today, the whole cake costs only about $2.50 or about 31 cents per slice. Modern families can save up to $70 per month by choosing this recipe instead of buying expensive bakery sweets. And it always serves as the sweetest dessert, reminding us of the resourcefulness of the previous generation during tough times. Stone soup. Do you know the folk tale about a pot of soup cooked with just a stone? That story became reality for families during the Great Depression. At that time, our grandparents had almost nothing. No meat, no fresh vegetables. But they had community. When one household started boiling water, they added a clean stone and began cooking. Then a neighbor might add a half-eaten carrot. Another would throw in onion skins or potato scraps. Some even brought a meat bone left over from a meal. These seemingly useless items were simmered slowly in the boiling water, releasing every last bit of flavor, becoming a nourishing, warm soup for the whole family. During the Great Depression, a large pot of soup like this cost only about 15 cents. Today, you can still cook a pot of soup enough for 8 people for just $3.50, which is less than 50 cents per incredibly cheap serving. Applying this technique of utilizing scraps helps families save up to $125 monthly, simply by using things they would normally throw away. This recipe teaches us to appreciate every little crumb because everything matters and every meal has value. Hot water, cornbread. Imagine a bread that saved the entire American South during the Great Depression, yet contained no flour, no eggs, and no milk. This recipe only needs cornmeal, salt, and boiling water to create a miracle. First, pour hot water into the cornmeal, stir it into a thick dough, and drop spoonfuls into hot grease, frying until the outside is crispy and golden, while the inside remains soft and moist. In the past, when basic ingredients like flour, eggs, and milk were scarce or expensive, this cornbread became a classic lifeline recipe, feeding countless families. Back then, this simple dish cost less than 2 cents per serving. Today, you can easily make 20 pieces of this bread for a total of about $2.99, which is about 25 cents per piece. It only takes about 10 minutes, faster than a trip to the grocery store. This bread